Now, here with me live today is Rebecca Parker from the Center for Nonviolence to discuss an upcoming event for the organization. Thank you so much for joining me. So at this event, Your Feminist Awakening, what can people expect to see?
Well, thanks so much for having us. So the Center for Nonviolence is hosting a community storytelling event. So that is the primary thing that you can expect to see. We have an amazing lineup of storytellers: Steffi Ackerman, Bree Andrews, John Beams, Katie Jo Dillon, Brianna C. Johnson, and Cynthia Villanueva, along with our MCs, Liv Hope and Kat Hickey. And they're going to lead us through a night where we talk about equity, liberation, justice, freedom, feminism. Feminism asks us to question where power lies and what we do with our power. And so it's really important that we're having this conversation as the Center for Nonviolence, because when we start talking about feminism and power and equality and liberation, we want people to know that they have a choice to choose nonviolence over violence. So you can expect storytelling, community connection. You can also expect a fundraiser, as this is indeed a fundraiser. So ticket proceeds. We also have prints that will be up for donation. And we also have a really big special announcement that we're saving till the night of. So you definitely want to get your tickets and join us there at Plymouth Church.
Perfect. And now, what kind of programming and services will funds from this event help with? I know that you guys do a whole lot of stuff for the community. So what can people expect their donations and the funds from this to go toward?
Yeah, so at the Center for Nonviolence, we help folks all across the spectrum of violence, whether there's somebody that's experiencing violence happening to them, whether there's someone just witnessing violence happening to, like a child witnessing their parents being having domestic violence, or if even the person that commits the violence. Just in last year alone, we saw a 30% increase in our support and advocacy programs. These are the programs that help folks that are experiencing the violence onto them, survivors. So the funds from this fundraiser will go to supporting those programs. What does that look like? Advocates sit with survivors through court hearings, through medical procedures, whenever they've experienced rapes or just assaults. Advocates also assist with connecting survivors to a variety of community resources. So the main thing is just having somebody by your side as you're going through this process of healing and going through figuring out what to do once you've experienced some sort of violence. So in addition to that, we also have support groups. That's the other thing that these funds will go to, is keeping those support groups up and running. We make sure that our support groups are culturally affirming. So we have different groups for different cultures and different identity groups. And it's really important because violence shows up in different ways in different cultures. So it's super important that we keep our support groups affirming. So all the funds that get raised will go directly to supporting survivors and their families.
Perfect. And I know that you just gave us some examples of what all you guys do. But for folks that don't know your organization that well, why is the Center for Nonviolence such an important resource for the community?
Domestic violence is often considered a silent crime. People will experience violence in their home lives and kind of keep it behind closed doors. And a lot of times that's because they, one, don't know what resources are out there for them, and also are embarrassed or culturally just told that that's something that you just don't talk about. So it's really important that folks know that there are resources out here for them when they've experienced violence. And, this event in particular, having folks tell their stories and inviting people into conversation about harm and inequity and liberation and justice. What it does is it takes away that silence, right? It brings things to light that people need to discuss and talk about in order to heal from the violence in their lives.
Perfect. Now, for folks that are interested in attending this fundraiser, it is set for March 20th at Plymouth Congregational Church. Doors open at 5 p.m. and tickets are $25. And for more information to buy tickets, you can head to the center's website at www.centerfornv.org. And I just want to say that the Center for Nonviolence has always been a great partner for us in covering stories that are impacting the community, whether it be domestic violence, other violent crimes. I mean, we really appreciate your help in helping us learn what all folks need to know about those situations. So I really appreciate your help with that. And thank you so much for joining me here today, Rebecca.
Yeah, I appreciate you too. And for anybody out there listening, if you're experiencing violence or know someone who is, please know that we're here, just a phone call away, or get on our website and fill out a contact form, whatever way you could reach us, that we're here to help.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining.